Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yesterday in the video we also took a look at the daily chart. I think it's not worth doing that today because the market literally hasn't moved. We're still moving around the $37,800 level. That's okay, that's just here consolidating around this trend line that we see here on the chart. And it's Sunday, so it's been a quiet weekend. Last few weekends were actually quite exciting. But as I already mentioned on, I think it was Thursday, and I did write it in the membership to our members that is probably going to be a quiet weekend due to the obviously holiday weekend in the US. And yeah, I think that forecast came true. No problem. The last few weeks were quite exciting in crypto. So a quiet weekend is no problem for a change. I'm sure that is going to change again. Right. Let's take a look at the structures here on the Bitcoin chart. Really only want to focus on the short term. Again, you can check out my last video if you like to see the daily chart as well. I think the last two. Yesterday I took a look at the daily chart a couple of times. Gives you an idea of where this structure here is embedded in the bigger picture. Primary scenario is the following, and this is going to be valid as long as the B wave low that was formed on the 21st of November at 36,680, 35,680, yeah. As long as that level is holding, this wave count I'm going to show you now is valid. There are a few other variations of this. I don't think it makes a great difference. My main scenario is that the wave 4 here, of this 5-wave move, let me zoom out. Here, which started on the 11th of September, 1, 2, 3, wave 4 was running flat. And that wave 4 finished here, and then wave 5 is now unfolding as an ending diagonal. Another interpretation would be to have the wave, to have the wave 3 finished here, and to have the wave 4 as a triangle. And now we're just moving up in wave 5. But does it make a great difference? Not really, okay, not really. So let's leave it like that. As long as it's valid and not invalidated, we can go with that. To be fair, even if it was a triangle, even then the invalidation point would be the same. Okay, so it doesn't really make a difference. There are maybe some differences in how the subdivisions would develop, but yeah, overall on a relevant time frame, no difference at all. And I don't think we can clearly say it's one or the other. Okay, so if we assume a wave 4 finished here, then we are now likely in the wave 5. That can take us to around 41, 42K if everything goes well, which means if everything goes according to this roadmap. On this roadmap here, we are basically developing 5 waves in wave 5. Wave 1 is already done, wave 2 is already done, and wave 3 is currently in the making as an A, B, C structure, and we're now in the C wave. That should take us to at least 38,760, possibly all the way up to 41K. Depends on how the subdivisions really develop. And my idea is currently that we might be forming here another 1-2 setup in wave C. Okay, so the reason is that we have 5 waves up, but haven't reached really the minimum expectation from a Fibonacci point of view of the C wave. So what I'd like to see the price reach is at least 38,760. Again, it's not an absolute must. The price doesn't need to do it, but it would be ideal. Okay, and it's a little bit more than ideal because and you can't trust it otherwise really. So I would like it to reach that, and that means I'm tracking here a potential 1-2 setup. Basically, it would assume that we are in this wave 2, and I can also add an ABC structure for that. So if the wave 1 topped here on Friday, then we moved down in an A wave. Maybe this is a small B wave triangle, and then we come down in a C wave next, ABC. Yeah, that could indeed be a B wave triangle. You see it here. Again, we are really on a nano level here, but it looks a little bit like a bearish pennant. Typical B wave, okay? And that might move a little longer today maybe, and then we could see that C wave down. which might reach roughly, and this is really just a very, very rough target here, roughly maybe 37,100 to possibly 36,620. That already would be quite a deep wave 2. So this is measured from the Fibonacci extensions, assuming that the B wave might have topped already, which it probably hasn't, but it wouldn't make a great difference to the targets. And looking at Fibonacci retracements of the move up, we can say that, yeah, you know, our wave count is valid as long as that B wave low is holding. But, so that was the low here, 26,680, but it's only likely, yeah. So further upside is only likely as long as we're holding that 78.6 retracement at $36,214, plus minus a few dollars depending on the exchange. So you see, it's a difference between, okay, what is a likely and what is valid. Basically, a break here below the 78.6 retracement will be a warning that the projected and estimated or assumed wave count is not going to play out. Yeah, I think this gives you all the relevant levels to watch. A break obviously above this wave 1 high, which is the 2023 high at 38,420. A break above that level would be a confirmation that we are moving up in wave 3 of C of 3. So maybe that will happen later today or tomorrow or early in the week, we'll see. So yeah, hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.